Welcome to our video on airport immigration interview question. We'll focus on general question anyone might be asked as well as ones aimed specifically at students and skilled workers. So feel free to watch this video again to make mental note if that helps. Before we dwell into today's topic, a quick intro. I am Yash Dubal, Managing Director at AY Indus Listers. We are an SRA regulated legal 500 firm with over a decade in UK immigration, winning multiple awards, serving 4,000 plus clients and having 1,200 positive reviews. We are here to help you. If you forget everything about this video after watching, but remember number one tip while handling immigration interview at the airport, and that is to be honest and stay calm. Being asked question is a normal part of entering the UK. The border force officer will want to make sure that you are a legitimate migrant. If you don't give correct information, will raise suspicion. So make sure you provide correct information clearly and honestly. If you have a valid visa and a legitimate right to enter and stay in the UK, then you should be honest with your answers and don't stress. Just stay calm, listen to the question carefully and address the question straight to the point. The questions I'm covering on now might help you prepare better. First question, normally, what's the purpose of your visit? The border force officer will want to know what you are planning to do in the UK to make sure you are following the conditions of your visa. If you are a student, you can tell them what university you are studying at, what course and for how long your course will last. If you are entering as a skilled worker, you can tell them your job title, employer and the length of permission to stay. The next question you might be asked is, where are you staying? Have your address ready? It may be private residence or student halls or a hotel. If you are a skilled worker and entered an address on your application form, make sure give the same address. Next question is, where have you flown from? Very simple question. Answer with both the city and country. Give the connecting airport to if you transited. How long will you be in the UK? That might be the question. So this might be the length of your visa or the length of your holiday if you're a visitor. So make sure you know your visa expiry date or date of return of your flight. The next question they normally ask is, who is paying for your expenses? It might be yourself or your parents or your employer, whoever it might be. Just tell the truth. Simple, honest, clear answer. The normal other question is, have you ever visited the UK? Again, simple question, simple answer. If yes, tell the truth to the officer when you visited here, the reasons for those visits and how long did you stay. Do you plan to work in the UK? This is most important for those on the visit visa. Visit visa holders to the UK are not allowed to work except some permitted activities. Border force officers are closely examining those with visas, stopping them from work. If you are a student, check your visa permission and make sure you give a correct answer. Student visa normally allow for up to 20 hours per week to work during term time. Do you have friends or relatives in the UK? Be ready to give their names and addresses if you do. Now let's cover some of the questions specifically for students. We'll now examine the questions that may be asked just for students. The question might be, why did you decide to study in the UK? And you should highlight why you choose your course. It may be high quality, have links to the industry you work and you may want to work with probably. So just tell the truth. Why did you choose the course? And the next question probably is similar line is, why did you choose this university? You should explain why you picked the university. Just tell the truth. This may be its academic credentials, the course it provides or the extracurricular activities that it offers, or it could have been offered by someone, referred by someone, maybe family, friends or an educational consultant abroad, and that's perfectly fine. Just tell the truth. So what did you study in your home country? So explain what you have studied in your academic career so far and why it links to that you have chosen to study in the UK, if it helps or if it's corroborating. The next question is, do you intend to work on your study visa? So the idea is like, check your visa to ensure that you can work and make sure to state you will be following the conditions. For example, only working 20 hours per week during term time. Now let's cover some of the questions aimed at skill sponsored workers. So the typical question is, who is your sponsor? Give the name of the company employing and sponsoring you. What will you be doing in your role? Where will you be employed? Just give a brief description of your job duties, whatever it might be, and give your main work address as an answer to this question. So in this video, we have brought up potential questions you may be asked upon arrival to the UK. Please ensure that you remain calm, listen carefully to the question and provide clear, correct, honest answers to the question at the airport. Do you need help? If yes, contact us using the details on the screen or fill in the inquiry form which is in the description section below. thank you for joining, and please subscribe to our channel now for regular updates on UK immigration.